Hi class. So where we left off, we were talking about the physical properties of matter. We looked at some demonstrations of malleability, of ductility, of thermal conductivity, of solubility. Now let's talk about the state, the physical form in which a substance exists. We have lots to talk about when it comes to states and phases of matter. We'll use water as our most common example. Let's do some drawing. Draw yourself, please, a basic block of ice. There's my ice cube. And we would consider this what form or what state of matter of water? A solid, yes. So let's say solid ice. We know when we add heat to the ice, it becomes a liquid. So let's draw ourselves a little happy glass of water. And when we add more heat to the water from the liquid, it turns into a gas. So let's draw a little hot plate with some coils, some happy water, add heat, and we know that the steam that comes up from evaporation is gas, water vapor. So water is great to show the three different states of matter. Heated it even more, plasma. H2O water is one of the rare substances that can be easily or commonly observed as a solid, liquid, and gas. That's why we use water as our example. And on to our next page. Physical changes. Different than physical properties. Properties meaning the ability to, physical changes meaning the actual change that takes place. Changes of matter that do not form new substances. Get this out of the way. The matter keeps its identity. That's the main difference between physical change and chemical change. In a physical change, matter keeps its identity. Chemical change, it's no longer the same substance. Changes to the states or phases of matter are always physical. So changing state, like the water example, solid, liquid, and gas, is a physical change. It's still water, whether it's an ice cube, or liquid in a glass, or water vapor in the air. It's still water, it's still H2O. This is because the composition or identity of the substance does not change. Let's consider some of these changes. It's all about energy. So giving the water energy creates the change in state. Let's draw it. We'll draw the water cycle. You've got your ice. You can draw it along with me, please. I'll make it a block of ice. Learned how to do this in high school algebra, the three-dimensional cube. So, melting ice, of course, giving it some heat, turns into a puddle, let's say, of water, a happy puddle. That puddle can freeze again. When we take away the energy from the puddle, it freezes. The puddle can also evaporate. When it's given more energy or heated up, we know that it can evaporate. Get this out of the way. Go up. Because it's less dense as it's heated, the water molecules are going to evaporate and rise up, form a cloud. Of course, as it rises up, it's going to cool off in those cooler temperatures in the upper atmosphere. When things cool off, they condense, or they lose energy, they condense. So the cycle continues with condensation. Basic water cycle. And it's all about losing and gaining energy. Losing energy, freezing, gaining energy, melting. From a solid to a liquid. From a liquid to a solid, gaining energy, evaporating. Losing energy, condensation. Solid to a liquid, liquid to a gas. Gas to a liquid again, liquid to a solid. And the cycle keeps going and going and going, depending on heating up or cooling off, or gaining or losing energy. Got it? All right. Number 2. Where are you? The next page. There you are. When enough energy is lost or gained in a substance, particles in the substance can change state. When enough energy is lost or gained, the particles can change state. However, the matter itself does not change its composition. I think we got that. Whether it's solid, liquid, or gas, it's still H2O, or 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of oxygen. H2O is always H2O when you have boiling, liquid to gas, freezing, liquid to solid, evaporation, liquid to a gas, condensation, gas to a liquid, and melting, solid to a liquid. What about what we saw yesterday, the dry ice, carbon dioxide as a solid, sublimed. It went right from that solid state to a gas. And we looked at it, it wasn't smoke, we said smoking, but we know it wasn't smoke. It was just the gas of carbon dioxide. That's called sublimation, skipping that liquid phase and going straight to gas. All right. Those are some of the common physical changes of matter and changes of state, physical changes of state of matter. So let's fry some ice. You have a homework assignment to cook up some ice and draw some examples of what you see when you fry some ice. Draw the examples of the different changes in state from solid and liquid and gas. Right at home. Good luck.